Welcome to lesson number 27 of my video series on Japanese language. In this lesson, I will be covering verbs. In lesson number 26, I covered transitive and non-transitive verbs. In this lesson number 27, I will cover the tense. I will also be covering certain verb variants which are related to requesting and suggesting. While you have three temporal variations in the English language, the present tense, past tense and the future tense. In Japanese language, we have only two tense. The past tense is one form, the present and future tense is another form. There is no exclusive future tense. Present tense itself is used for future tense. However, Japanese verbs have many other variations which convey shades of meaning, emotions, conditions, beliefs, wishes, etc. There are distinct verb forms for expressing expectations, intentions, desires, suggestions, belief, possibility, certainty, ability, seeking permission, commanding, extending invitations, offers, and regrets, etc. The variety of verbs available in Japanese language is really mind-boggling. However, in this lesson, I will cover only some simple verbs, and I will also be using the verb shimas for illustrating that. I have picked up the verb shimas because it gives rise to many more verbs when it is used in conjunction with other words. First, there is a plain form of the verb. You have not seen this plain form so far. You have only seen the masu form or the mashita form. The masu form is the polite form. The plain form has the same meaning as the masu form. The dictionaries use the plain form of the verb only. The verb endings of the plain forms are used for grouping them. The groups will determine the rules for conjugation. The conjugation rules will be covered in the next lesson. I will not be talking too much about the plain form of the verb. As we cover the conjugation, we will get to understand them much better. So, what are the various forms of verbs we will be covering in this lesson? First, we have the plain masu form, which stands for the present and future tense. When you take the verb shimas, it means do or will do. Then we have the past tense, the mashita form, which will stand for did. Then we have the return the form called te form. The te form is a variant for the plain form. From the te form, you add imas to form the present continuous, which means doing. If you add kudasai to the te form, it's a request form, please do. Then there is a masho form. You derive a masho form from the plain form. This can be used for let us do, a suggestion, and shall we do as a suggestion. Let's consider the masho form first. The example here will be Watashi wa shigoto wo shimasu. I do work or I will do work. As we know, the present and also the future tense is the same. Hence, I do work and I will do work will have the same masu form. Shigoto means work, shimasu means will do or do. The masu form is used for very polite speech. The plain form is not so polite. The masu form is very polite. The plain form for shimas is suru. It is supposed to be irregular verb, does not conform to the conjugation rules. Shimas and its variants have wider application than other verbs. When used with nouns, shimas can form compound verbs. For example, tenkyo shimas means to do studies. Tennis shimas means to play tennis. Words followed by suru within brackets as found in dictionaries can form such compound verbs. Now let us go to the Masen form. The example is Watashi wa shigoto wo shimasen. This means I do not work or I will not do work. Shimasen is the negative form of shimasu. This word is formed by substituting masen in place of masu. It means do not or will not do. The next form is the mashita form. We are familiar with this. The example will be Watashi wa shigoto wo shimashita. I did work. Shimashita is the past tense of shimasu. This is formed by substituting mashita in place of masu. It means did. Next we will consider the masan deshta form. Masan deshta, as you can imagine, is the negative past tense. Example is Watashi wa shigoto wo shimasan deshita. I did not work. Shimasan deshita is the negative of shimashita. Masan deshita is substituted for masu in the masu form of the word, and that's how we get this. The meaning is did not. Now let us discuss the tei masu form. Watashi wa shigoto wo shitte imasu. I am doing work or I am working. Shitte imasu is the present continuous form of shimasu. Shitte is the te form of shimasu, and the te form verb is followed by imasu. It's used for present continuous tense. Doing is the meaning of the te imasu form. This form also describes habitual action. If something usually happens in a particular way, you can use the te imasu form. Now let us look at the take with the sai form. The example, Tanaka-san, shigoto wo shite kudasai. Mr. Tanaka, please do work. That's the meaning. Shite kudasai is the request form of shimasu. Shite is the te form of shimasu. Kudasai is for the request, please. The te form when used with the kudasai is the request form of the verb. Please do is the meaning. We did not use wa after Tanaka-san as this is a request and we are addressing Mr. Tanaka. Now let us consider the masho form. The first example is Tanaka-san, shigoto wo shimasho. This means Mr. Tanaka, let us work. Shimasho is the masho form of shimasu. It stands for the collective expression let us do is shimasho. If you say Tanaka-san, shigoto wo shimasho ka, we are turning it into a question. We have added ka there at the end, so it is a question. In this case, the masho actually means shall we. Instead of let us, it means shall we. In this lesson, we examined various forms of the verbs. We saw examples of the following forms: present tense, shimas; negative, shimasen; past tense, shimashita; past negative, shimasan deshita; present continuous, shitte imasu; request, shitte kudasai; collective suggestion, shimasho. That's the end of lesson number 27. Visit my channel Avid Reader 100. Please post your comment. Gambatta kudasai.